And this should do it. 8-5.
How long have we been going? 2 hours?
Hour 40.
Oh, not bad. All right.
Don't forget your carrier.
Wow, you're really putting it right in the middle there, huh?
Yeah. All right, so let's start there.
There you go.
See what we got.
Oh, nice.
So that's 2 ships you hit.
Yeah,
It's a good start to the finale.
that is a really good start. Yeah, hitting that submarine first.
Yeah.
Woo.
Nice. Oh,
That's why I was surprised.
fuck. Why still so close to one another? Hey, I'm all right with that, because guess
mean,
how
he's-
long that's going to tie him up for?
Yeah, he's tied up for a while now.
So that still gives me enough time to use some of these other abilities.
Use the L.
Yeah, I'll have to use the L right off the bat.
Yeah.
Where to use it? Just down here, or?
Honestly, I don't. Yeah, maybe even just right there. Yeah. I mean, you're still hitting a
Cuts the
big
board.
swath.
Cuts
Yeah.
the board pretty big. Yeah.
Oh, it was his battleship. You're gonna sink it.
Think so?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, good fucking move, Andy. You are the man.
I told you to put it there.
I know. All right.
Wow.
All right.
So many. Okay. Use your ability though.
Well, shoot the lower left here.
There you go. Nice and nice.
All right, so we got something.
Cruiser. I mean the carrier.
That could. Could be.
Could just be something running horizontal. So we'll
Yeah. Try the horizontals
try
first.
this.
Yeah.
It's likely the cruiser.
Yep.
Unless it's
Well,
the 3-banger.
Could be the
Carrier.
3-banger. Yeah.
I have a feeling you're right, though. I think it's the carrier, but just to be sure.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a carrier. And just make sure that
Yep.
you've used your.
Make sure all my
battleship stuff.
abilities are done.
Yeah. Battleship
Okay.
right there. Yep. Don't worry
You can
about
always
it.
go. Oh no! Either way, you're wasting a bunch of shots.
Actually,
Yeah.
that one you'll hit it 3 times. So, and he hasn't used his Talos or his Orion. So I would go right one. Oh no! Even if you go left one, you're still hitting it 3 times.
Possibly, because it could be down here.
Oh. I would still go above.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Should I? But just
It's
here.
your call. I would go to the left, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
me.
actually a good call. Kind of still try to take out the wall.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah, so it's down one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hurry up though before he.
He's got to go for the
Well,
carrier.
he's
Oh,
still
he does
gotta
have to go for the carrier. Yeah, that's true. You're good then.
But he also already used the big one from the carrier.
Oh, the Orion. Yeah, but he hasn't used the Talos though.
No.
Okay.
You don't need to use. The
No,
special,
I'm not
though.
going to.
Yep. What do you?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, what are you waiting
I'm
for?
thinking about something. Yeah, I got plenty of time.
Oh,
here.
for sure.
Sink this fucker. Just happy I found the sub.
Yeah.
That's the big daddy.
That's the big one.
It's been the bane of our existence this entire game.
Just about.
Bye bye, baby.
Oh god, you got so much time.
Boom. Bye,
So
carrier.
you got the 2, 3, and the 4. At least I did it with style. I went from biggest to smallest.
You sure did. You showed me.
All
Alright, so well, let's just fucking plant that there. Alright.
Nice.
Forget!
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, it's
Does
the
it be-
3 or the 4, but it's running,
Running horizontal or vertical.
and you're gonna take it out before he takes out your carrier.
Sure am. Amazing. Yeah, I almost feel like they should have programmed it to where they use the abilities to help hit multiple spots.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you gonna do?
2 and 3. 2 and 3.
All right. And I know I used all of my cruiser abilities.
Feels like it could be anywhere. You could actually go split it, split the difference. Go, yeah, cut it.
Down here, or
like-
use it up here?
No. Up or down, like right there.
I think so.
I mean, no, that's actually a stupid idea. No.
I would use that on the bottom.
Yeah, right there. Cut it there. Either there or just
yeah.
wherever. You're gonna have to do some looking for that 2-banger.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a better shot, because then I can just hit that one on the left side, and then that completely destroys...
Yeah, all the
that'll
hiding
get
spots will
rid
be
of
gone
everything
then.
down
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I think he would put it down there, but then again, we also didn't think he was going to stack 3 ships fucking horizontal against the top fucking wall, so...
That's
All right.
true.
Alright, so now
All
I
right,
just
so
have the top
bottom,
half of
yeah.
the board to look
Top
for.
half, that's it.
And yeah, use whatever abilities you got left, and
Yeah. Just
Big whiffer.
slicing and dicing. So I want to say I have 1, 2, just the 2.
use that one in the gap over one more.
Here?
Because then one shot in the corner eliminates everything else over there.
That's true.
Nearly everything else. Because the 2 is still available, but...
Well, I can shoot the upper left.
No, go all the way to the right. Right there.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
one that, yeah.
I feel safe with this shot.
Either way, you're eliminating like a large
yeah.
chunk of where
You just eliminated a large corner. No, well, you
got
found something. All right. Yeah, that's likely the 3-banger.
Oh.
Wow. He's not finding anything.
No, he is swinging and missing.
I don't know. The 2 burning ships in the middle say otherwise.
Good point.
No, it was the frigate. Oh my God! Now you just need a 3. much
Yeah.
bigger.
Oh yeah, this is.
Use your other shot, or do you only have the normal one now?
I think
No,
he's got
I have the four corners.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that got close to your sub.
I would straddle, go. Yeah, well, I wouldn't shoot it where there's
No,
already
do
something else.
the
So like straddle,
upper left, right
yeah,
there.
do something like that where.
Oh, never mind. I see why. Yeah, you may lose a shot, but honestly, that might be a better.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
there it was. It was in the upper
Got
left. So actually, upper left would have yielded 2 shots instead of the
Yeah.
one.
Depending on what direction he's going.
It's going up, or it's going horizontal.
Yeah. Should I use the aerial recon?
Yes, do it.
No,
No.
just kill him.
Just get it over with.
All right.
Dude, seriously.
He
had really, in the later levels, 7 and 8, he was really straddling that upper left corner.
Yeah, he was really
I
hugging.
swear. Yeah, you missed everything.
Now I see why it says in the instructions, don't be stingy, just unload.
Just, yeah. There's no reason to be stingy.
Well,
End screen.
and that's that.
Right?
You have won.
1992 for game
Start
ending.
for game ending. I'm gonna write the password down.
Yeah, just in
anyway.
case. Why would it give you a password?
And to see maybe the end again. 1992. the year I think this game came out. Or was it
I think
3?
so. I may have. Oh, I'll have to check, but.
There it
There
is!
she be. We got the fireworks.
Battleship in the
In
bank!
the bank.
Game over!
Nice. It ain't game over. It's game beaten.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
93.
1993. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it
I
was
wonder if they started
it was
development in
developed
92?
1992. Yeah.
I love the music, dude.
So we got 2 songs in
does.
turn. Well, 3
Yeah.
songs in
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Henrik Markarian.
Steve Hutchins, Laura.
Laura
Oh, wow.
Markarian.
Interesting.
Mark, a lot of marks. And there it goes, right back to
Just
the
do
start.
the code. Put in the code.
Put in the code
1992.
Oopsies. 199.
I'm just curious. Oh yeah, it
brings you
just
to
takes
the
you right to the end
credits, yeah.
screen. Okay, cool. Except, oh, there it is. It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
Interesting.
does it.
Yeah.
Battleship in the bank.
In the bank. Yes.
Fucking sweet. So, hour 50 for this one, which brings us to a grand total 9 hours 55 minutes.
Almost 10 hours.
Almost. So yeah.
You know, I think we would have eliminated at least an hour, hour and a half
God.
if I hadn't carried the team for the first half. Just saying.
You can fuck right off. That's fair.
Because that is right.
This
you
took
lost.
almost as long as Swords and Serpents, which was 10 hours and 15 minutes.
That's sad. That's
That
sad.
is sad. But I mean, if you think about it, that was 40 fucking, 45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
I mean, to be
35.
quite
times
honest,
8.
Yeah, 40.
This
yeah.
is it's a long game, and having to find some of those ships, the submarine makes it so much longer. It just artificially lengthens this game. Trying to
Yeah.
find that stupid ass ship.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Ugh.
I mean, that submarine adds a whole different layer.
Yeah.
Especially because we were playing with the notion of Battleship, where it's like you eliminate certain spots based on how the number of pegs left on the ships they have remaining.
Yep.
So yeah, once that happens, right out the window. Because I'm pretty sure I lost a round because the sub was right smack dab where I shot around it.
Yep. And that happened more than once.
Yeah, this was definitely not the greatest display for me, but I had some good shots. I had some. This session was Andy Z time, and you. This was a good session all around for us.
We
had a good session.
I honestly made this look sexy at certain points.
You sure fucking did.
51% accuracy on one battle. Boom! It was like done in 5 minutes. I
Yep.
went from the biggest ship to the smallest ship. Somehow I randomly found them in sequential order. It was fantastic.
Yeah. So with that, let's get into it. Battleship. What do you give it for a difficulty?
To be quite honest, as far as the difficulty goes, it's gonna get like
Honestly, I was
maybe like
thinking.
a 3.
Well, it's weird because it feels
You gave it a 4?
it
Mostly
feels
because of the
top
sub.
heavy.
Mostly
it feels
because of the
top
sub.
heavy.
Oh yeah.
The first 4 levels when before the sub.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost a few rounds. It wasn't just me losing.
I think I
both lost.
Yeah, I think I lost one.
Because it just
round.
felt like he knew exactly where you were.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
Near the end here, not so much because you could cover such a huge area that these last 3 or 4 stages
To be quite honest,
felt
though,
10 times easier because you could cover so much of the map.
the reason why I give it a 3 and I stay strong on the 3 is because the AI is stupid. The way that it's programmed.
It was stupid when the carrier was introduced.
Well, not even just
anytime
that,
it hit a ship.
because it was still doing it with the other ships as well too, but it was really pronounced with the carrier because it ties up so that it's not going to use the specials if it
Right.
has found a ship of yours. It is going to take out the ship before it uses that ship's special. So you already have a better chance of winning because you can take out his ships before he takes out yours and all this other stuff. But with the carrier, he is literally like, he knows the path.
Right.
Where it should be, and he's still shooting around it. Like, the AI is so stupid that it's like, it almost makes it so that you really can't lose at times.
It felt like the introduction of the carrier was a detriment to the AI.
Yeah.
Because of the way it's programmed, like you said. Like, because, I mean, like, when was the carrier introduced? Six or seven?
5 or 6. I
wanna
think it was
say
6.
six?
I think it was 6.
It must be. Because the 7 introduced the diamond, and then 8 introduced the L.
Talos missile.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it must have been 6.
Okay.
But stages 1 through 5, he was still able to just snipe the shit out of us, and it didn't feel like he was homing in on one ship and just it didn't feel like we still, like it did with the cruiser, where it's like, well, now we have time to kind of scope out.
Yeah, sure.
Because he could still, in reasonably 5 shots, take out your ship. And that's if he didn't hit it multiple times with whatever missile he was using.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, I feel it's more of a 4. But once you hit those cruiser stages, it definitely dips down, because, like you said, now he's tied up for 7 shots.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's a 4, because he still was able to just destroy us before we were able to take stuff.
But let's also take into account, you have unlimited continues. There's no detriment
and passwords.
There's no detriment to losing. You have passwords. There is no reason why. It's just literally you just playing the computer in Battleship.
Actually, now as you say that,
it's not like you have like a limited amount of continues. Then yes, the difficulty would be pumped up.
Three does.
There is no detriment. Even if you lose, it starts you right on the same. It doesn't bring you back to like you were at 3-3 and now you're at 3-1 again. No, it starts you at 3-3 once again.
And it was a nice touch that you can see the enemy layout.
Yes.
After you lost, where you could see, oh fuck, there it was. Like my instincts were right.
I was close. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right. Actually, upon retrospect, 3 I think is.
I think honestly, it starts off a little bit top heavy, and the more items you get, the easier it gets.
God.
But at the same time, like there's nothing inherently difficult about this game, and the AI makes it that much easier.
The introduction of those Talos missiles and the giant L and the diamond.
You have so many missiles.
Makes it almost borderline like. It just kind of feels like a joke.
I feel like level 1, like the 1 through 1-5, to finish all of level 1, it's gonna take you an hour. To finish all of level 8 with the arsenal that you have, 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
15 minutes. It's super quick.
The first session was 3 hours.
Yeah.
The second session was about 2 hours 45. The third session was 3 hours.
They kept getting shorter.
Yeah. Well,
well, the third session, but that's because I think you lost more than.
That's
neither here nor there.
History will not. Well, yeah, we'll show that, I guess. But, like, you're right. You get these sweeping abilities where it's almost, I think they programmed it that way just for the show.
Yeah.
Like, just for the fun of it. Hey, let's introduce a missile that's just a giant web.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of started getting creative. Like, let's make a big-ass L. Like,
that was really cool, though.
It was neat. Like, it added to the fun of it, which I guess we'll move on to the next part. 3 for difficulty seems right. Move on to fun.
So this one is where it gets very difficult because I'm torn. There is nothing inherently fun about this game. The music is grating.
Dale, you have 3 songs.
3 songs, but
4 songs.
It is the same music when you are playing through every single level. The graphics aren't all that great.
We'll start with the bad.
the animation is really just kind of boring because it's always the same animation. But damn it, there is something about this game that is really, really fun.
Yeah. This was 93, you said, correct?
Yeah.
So, like you said, the music, stale as fuck. They could have, after every stage, introduced a different song. Hell,
or at
to
least
be honest,
cycled through
cycled through something. They could have done a different background of sorts, like a different, even a different tint to the water. They could have done different things, like little things here and there, little polishes could have made this more interesting. The having 5 fucking things per stage felt like
Seemed like it was overkill.
They could have reduced it to 3. So it would have reduced this to 24 stages instead of 40.
Or honestly,
3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah.
Or honestly, just take out some of those stages. Just do 5 stages instead of 8, or
that's
or
true.
6 or something like that.
Because from 4-1 to 5-1, or all of stage 4, all of stage 5,
You didn't get any. There was no introduction.
They could have gotten rid of an entire 5.
So just every
levels.
level introduced something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because stage 4 to 5 introduced nothing, and then 6 introduced the cruiser. So it's like they could have gotten rid of a whole 5 stages right there, made it 35.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
But yeah, it felt like it was longer than it needed to be.
Yes, especially because it's like you said, it's the same fucking thing.
Same thing, but
God damn it!
But the battles were epic. The battles were really fun. It was really fun.
That degree of and we've mentioned this so many
cursor.
times.
It makes your heart stop, especially when that cursor crosses your submarine. You're just like, please don't find it.
Don't hit it.
Don't do it.
So many times when it hovers over the ship, stops for a second, then moves off,
and then moves
shoots,
off of it.
You just shit your pants. Your butthole clenches. You're like,
or you have
Jesus.
that exhale of victory, like when it misses, and you're just like, oh, I'm safe for one more turn.
Especially when only the sub was left.
Yeah.
There were times when it was sub v sub, and it's just a race against the clock. When is he gonna find me?
So, I mean, this to me feels like this is kind of like my Jaws, where it's like it's a bad game, but damn it, I enjoy it, and it is a guilty pleasure. But I honestly,
I'll be perfectly honest.
I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 6 for fun.
I was hovering between a 7 and an 8.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit too much.
No, I 100% enjoyed this playthrough. 100%.
Yeah,
there was never a time.
I will meet you in the middle then, and we'll say 7. We'll call it a 7.
You know what?
We'll take my 6, your 8. We'll meet in the middle.
Fine
7
with that, because
there's a lot that it could do to improve, but honestly,
I enjoyed every minute of it.
The overall atmosphere of Battleship is in this game, and it makes you feel every single shot that the computer takes has you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, because the introduction of every new ability, the introduction of the new ships, the submarine.
That was honestly a really nice touch too, because it changed what you already knew about Battleship.
It changed the whole dynamic of this game.
I'd say for me, the one reason I don't know if I could say is 7 is there's no verse mode.
How could you though?
There is no 2-player mode.
Unless
you could have, granted, you'd have to do the trust thing of, hey, it's my turn, shut your fucking eyes.
I would still.
There'd be no way.
No, I would still. I would still stick with that 7, just because, I mean, honestly, I feel like this game.
One of those few NES games that would have benefited from having
not
a verse
necessarily
mode.
Because you honestly could have still, like, you could still cheat the system, like, I mean, okay, close your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, but
it's like,
This to me was like Swords and Serpents, because you gave Swords and Serpents a 7, I gave it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I enjoyed every second of Swords and Serpents. I enjoyed every second.
I enjoyed just about every level of this game.
Even when it got to just combing the map for the fucking sub, like, I still loved it. It was heart racing.
It was, yes.
Like,
and honestly, every single time you found that submarine, it was like Christmas Day. Like, oh my God, I found it. It's like you're just super excited.
Then we play it off like, I knew it was there. 40 shots later. And when you hit the sub on the first shot, it's like, you're right. It's that joy of, oh fuck yeah.
God, I got it. Yeah.
This is around.
This is going to be a cakewalk.
Or
a walk in the park.
Like, you just feel so good inside.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's why I feel like a 7 is the perfect number, because it was a high 7 to me.
I still feel like it is a 7, because there are things where it's like, honestly, like, yeah, the graphics are subpar for a 1993 game. The music is just so annoying because it's so limited.
It wasn't a bad song, though. I'll be honest. It wasn't bad first 20 times.
It wasn't, but that's like alternated in between levels or something like that.
It definitely
You just needed 2 songs. Just do 2 songs where, okay, level 1, it's this song. Level 2, it's this song. Level 3, it goes back to, just kind of goes back and forth.
But it just, the abilities, I mean, this is something I've never seen in Battleship.
No.
I've never played a battle. I mean, like I said, and goddamn, I keep forgetting to bring it. Battleship for the Genesis is
yeah.
it's not Battleship. It just feels like naval warfare because like I said, Battleship for the Genesis is not a shot for shot. It's you encounter a ship and now I have to shoot at it and actually aim shots. Like it feels like you're shooting.
Oh, geez, it's like almost like a north and south then. In that sense, where it's like the melee battling and stuff.
It's like just because you meet a ship doesn't necessarily mean you're going to take it out.
Oh,
it can take you out in the process. Like it's very bizarre.
Oh,
it's very bizarre.
I like that.
Almost to call the Genesis version Battleship feels like a bastardization of the game.
Yeah,
but like this was as close to the board game
as the board game as you could get. This,
you know what?
This is Battleship.
This would have been one because they had it for the Super Nintendo, correct?
I would assume so.
This would have been a cool one to use for the X-Band. Because the X-Band episode, the special, I would have already gone up by now because that's...
right.
This is a little inside thing, but that's going up this week as the X-Band episode.
Oh, okay, cool. As
of this session, it's going to be up. But, like, that would have been a cool thing to play on the X-Band.
Yes, it would have been. I don't think it was ever...
no.
I don't think it was compatible with it, but that would have been really, a really, really cool idea.
That's a game like this was that's what the X-Band would have been made for.
Yeah.
Is this. Mm-hmm. So like honestly, this game I'm like you. I have a soft spot for this right now.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. This was fucking fun. So yeah, 3 for difficulty, 7 for fun. Any final thoughts on it before we move on to price point?
No, I think we covered everything. Honest to God though, I feel like this game is a guilty pleasure. Like this is now
a gem.
This is now among the ranks of Jaws for me. Like I loved Battleship. I really loved this game, and I was not expecting to like it as much as I did.
Me neither. So, what did you pay for Battleship on the NES?
Do you know what's funny is when I originally got this game, because this was actually one of the very, like, it was in the earlier half of games that I had gotten. Battleship was actually, like, I wouldn't call it rare, but it was more on the uncommon side. You never saw it too often, like, out in the wild, and so... Back in the day, I ended up paying $9.99 for this game.
Oh, wow.
I know.
And that's higher for you.
And that was higher for me at the time, but it was just like, I only identified it as it was a later Nintendo release, so I thought that it was like super rare and it was hard to find. So when I actually found it, I was like, nah, I don't mind paying $9.99 for it because I haven't seen it often, so
yeah.
So that's what I ended up paying for it.
All right. Well, as of this video on PriceCharting.com, $29.03.
What? $29?
$29. 30 spots.
I guess it is still in that, like, it's uncommon. It's not, I wouldn't by any means call this game rare, but it's definitely not one that you'll find on, like...
It won't be in every store.
Yeah,
Super Mario Brothers 3's or Legend of Zelda's.
Yep, exactly.
Do you feel $29.03 is worth it?
I honestly...
I'm going to say
yes. I am going to say yes. You get a lot of substance for your dollar.
I think so.
And honest to God, even if you never grew up playing Battleship, if you were a fan of board games, if you were a fan of just versus games, this game is fun. And it will keep you on the edge of your seat. And it slowly introduces you to new mechanics of Battleship.
Keeps it fresh.
And it keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
It keeps it fun. And every level we went on saying, oh, what are they going to introduce next? And it was just so much fun.
Well, it's just cool because now if we wanted to go back to more traditional Battleship, we could go back to the earlier stages.
Yeah,
before they introduced the submarine.
Yeah.
And play it that way. Or if you just want to fucking wipe out some ships, go to these later levels and just start swatting the field with stuff. Like I think there is a fun degree of just playing this with people. Like
playing it with a group.
Because you get that shoot up in this corner, it's like you get that. I think there's a lot of bang for your buck on this.
I honestly do, and I think there's a lot of fun to be had here. And so this is one of those cases where
$30,
$30, I would pay it.
Honestly, I think 20 to 25 would be the sweet spot.
Yes.
29 is where it's not bad price, but it's starting to hit a little too much.
I was gonna say if it goes higher than that, then
that's I'm
inclined to agree with that.
I think like 25 would be the sweet spot if you could find it.
But to be quite honest, I think as of right now, this game is definitely worth it.
Yes,
it is definitely worth it.
There
this
was
is a lot
Sega
of fun.
and Super. There was like the Xbox versions and fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, probably they've done later Battleship
There was a
Redux
version in
or whatever.
2012.
That was probably the movie tie-in.
No.
Well, it wasn't. Didn't we say the movie was? Well,
2012.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is an Xbox arcade game, so I doubt it.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
this was fun. This was a good
good.
one.
This was good.
Yeah. So that'll do it for Battleship.
So hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Go to powertripgaming.tv. It'll take you right to our channel where you can watch all of our other playthroughs.
Yes, and if you don't feel like contacting us on social media, you can always shoot us an email at nespowertrip@gmail.com.
And if you are feeling wonderful and you like what you saw, also check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify, where we have a podcast where we talk about video game stuff, pop culture, movies, comics, everything.
That's right, the PTG Powercast.
Now you're listening with power.
Nicely done. A 4-session wrap-up.
Got it.
So, next time on Power Trip.
We'll play something better.
Damn.
Maybe we won't, though. This was damn fun.
This was fun.
This was
I
fun.
enjoyed
The
this.
collection's gonna start going downhill from here, guys.
Yeah, this was good. This was good.